Hi, Aries. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aries, now on to your January 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aries, is the Queen of Swords. And this is an air sign person. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign. There's something you have to build up here with this air sign. It could be building up a business. It could be building up communication. It could be building up of some other type of relationship. Their curiosity is driven up. They may feel like they have to activate something. And, you know, this could be, again, your rising sign or moon sign, but it could be somebody in your life that has a lot of curiosity. They're looking into something and there's something they want to start or activate. It could be a business. It could be an aspect of their business. But again, it could be a relationship. You look at them like they're doing their due diligence and that they're doing their duty and measuring up to their responsibilities. They're looking at you kind of like they want you to help them get things done. They're looking at you for your insight, your input, and your energy. They're going to be very busy. There's a lot going on with this air sign person. A lot of coming and going. They could be doing a lot of activities. They could be driving a lot. They could be traveling a lot. Just a lot of coming and going, busyness, you know, taking care of business, taking care of household things, family things, business things. But like I said, there could be traveling or a lot of driving around or just a lot going on. And you're connected to them somehow. So this could be a dear friend to you, a significant other. It could be, you know, like your spouse or a love partner. This could be somebody that you have a business partnership with, or you do business with them in some way. Or again, it could be your rising sign or moon sign. So this Queen of Swords, for some of you, is really talking about you. I feel like they're happy about how things are measuring up, how things are panning out. Like they're pleased with progress. Whatever progress they're involved in, they're pleased with it. You could be like schooling them, training them, educating them. You could also be a motivating factor. You could be getting them ready for something. You could be preparing them for something that the Queen of Swords needs to do. But again, I'm going to keep going back to this. For some of you, the Queen of Swords is you. Now, just to interject my own self here, I'm an Aries rising and Aquarius sun. So to me, this is talking about me. When I listen to it, this is me through Aries and the Queen of Swords, both. So you may have that going on with you as well. They may be really listening to suggestions. They may very well be taking things on advisement that other people have suggested and advised them to do. Or it could be professionals that have advised them and suggested that they do. It could be you advised them and suggested things they needed to do. The next card in the reading is the Nine of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. It's like a party card, you know, feeling full, feeling contentment, let the good times roll kind of energy. Some of you Aries are going to spend time or see people in January that you haven't seen in a very long time. Now, if you go to any New Year's Eve parties or holiday gatherings or parties or events, this could, or you go home for the holidays and you see people you haven't seen for a long time because they still live in the area where you grew up. I mean, there's many possibilities here, but seeing people you haven't seen for a long time comes up here for you Aries. You may feel really like you want to do something special, and you may feel like you want to invite people over. Some of you may feel this way. And some of you have like your hand on the door and you're ready to turn some handle, or you know, you're ready to take some step. You're ready to take some kind of action or step. I feel that's more towards the end of the month. Many of you may see it on the 21st. It could be the 28th, and it could be on the 30th, or any time between the 21st and the 31st of January. And you're going to have more happiness, more abundance is coming to you through projects you work on, through things you create. You're going to really have this boon of seeing the success of your labor in the past, and even things you're doing now in January. You may feel like you're top dog. You're at the top of the heap there. You've climbed some kind of mountain. And because you're going to have some kind of successes, I feel you will feel like you want to let the good times roll. And this may be why some of you want to have some kind of special party, special gathering. Maybe you want to take people out and treat them to like a really super dinner, or, you know, something else, some other kind of event. But you have to be careful that you keep yourself on an even keel and not to let success or your achievements go to your head, because you don't want to be an elitist and you don't want to talk down to people. So make sure you're level-headed and grounded. Don't let your ego get too fluffed up or run away with yourself. Yeah, I keep getting, you're going to show people a good time because you are having some kind of success and achievement. You may even be going out of your way to help other people through charity or building up their businesses or their life in some way. Now, the next card in your reading is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a card that symbolizes, this could be a past life connection with someone, a reincarnational past. And you could have come together in this incarnation to solve karma. You could be together to the end of your days, or you could fight, break up, or separate, and the karma is solved either way. Some of you, this could be fond childhood memories. Some of you, this could be your children if you have children. So it could be about that. But a lot of times this comes up to me with some kind of like past life connection person. If you have a sibling, especially a younger sibling, I feel that you would be doing everything you can to be supportive or helpful of this person, especially if it's a brother. But it's just could be somebody, even if it's not your sibling, it could be somebody that's very near and dear to your heart. you may see them as going through some kind of struggles. Now remember, this could be emotional struggles, this could be financial struggles, it could be even physical struggles. I feel like you want to help them, build them up, motivate them, boost their self-esteem. For some of you, it could be an air sign person, sun, moon, or rising sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It's possible. There's a great deal of camaraderie of spirit between you and this person. And you may be kind of telling them, like, they need to think outside the box, you know, in whatever area they're struggling with. Maybe they're struggling with friends, socially. It could be with a disorder, eating, some kind of addiction. And I feel like you are going to be going out of your way to make things better for them. They're going to appreciate it. They're going to appreciate your support and your kindness. You may see this occur more strongly around the 13th or 14th of January, but it could happen at any point. And remember, as I say, this is a general reading, and timing will be different for all of you. Sometimes things I said a year ago are happening to you now, and some things I say now are going to happen to you 6 months to a year from now. It's a general reading, not a private reading. So keep that in mind, that timing will be different for all of you. And it's kind of like they need to get a grip. This person needs to get a grip on how they're handling things. They may have like sadness or like a sorrowful nature. But the thing is about this person that you care about, they want to be loved, they want to be cared for, and they want to be thought of highly. And I feel like you have compassion and caring about this, about the way they're feeling and about this person. So I feel like you're going to help them, even if it's in a minor way. You're going to let them know that you're there for them, or you're going to help them. So, next card you have in your reading for January 2023 is the Hanged Man. And this is being in limbo. Not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation and having to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and your own intuition whenever the Hanged Man shows up. It could also be a time of waiting for something. You know, I feel like you have repaired or fixed a lot of things in your life in January, maybe even in December. And now you're at a time of waiting to let me see the results of what I've worked on or fixed or bought or have done. It's like you've had success, but you're waiting to see how things will pan out. It's almost like you're waiting for or afraid, like waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know that old saying? Like, I've had people tell me that over the years. Like, oh, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Or I have felt like, oh man, everything's going good. Now I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's the energy here for you in this card. And you may also stop yourself from getting too involved in something. Now, I don't feel that way about this card. I feel like you are being helpful. But this could be another issue where you may feel like, I don't want to get in the mix of that because I want to see how it's going to go. Now, you could be at a job where new bosses came in, or new managers or supervisors have come in, and you may feel like, I don't like these people, or new owners. I don't like these people. I don't think I want to work here anymore, but I'm going to wait and see and give it a chance before I leap out of the situation. This could also be in some other form, like maybe people had to come live at your home And you may feel like, I don't like this. Maybe you had to take in roommates and you don't like the roommates. Or, you know, a family member to your significant other had problems and they had to move in. And you may feel like, I don't like this situation. And you may feel like you want to step up and say, hey, this can't go on, or I'm not happy with this. But you're going to wait. You're going to see how the chips fall where they may. So remember, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're letting the chips fall where they may before you make some kind of big decision. But I feel like there's something that you're hesitant about, uncertain about. You may not like initially what's going on, but you don't want to jump to conclusions or get into the mix about it. If you see a little thing flying around, it's gnats. There's little gnats in here. I have to get some traps because I have a whole desk full of pepper plants I'm winterizing so I can put them outside in this spring. And gnats come up from outside plants. So sorry if you see little black specks floating around. Also, like I said, I feel that you may not want to get into it with somebody, like get into the mix of something. Could be a friendship group or a circle. Could be at a club group or organization you belong to. Could be at work, or it could be in family where you're looking at it and you're like, you know what? There's potential here for problems or drama, and I don't want to get mixed up in the middle of it. I'm going to wait and see, let the dust settle. Let some time pass. So the last card in your reading for January is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is the card of the apprentice. It's working on your skills, developing new talents, new skills. It's focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail. It could be bringing in more money to you. You could also be focusing on your money and trying to build up your finances and your money situation. You know, you're going to have a lot more business coming your way, a lot more customers, clients, business, accounts. And if you're not in the working world, or you don't own your own business, or you don't work for another business or company, you're going to have more money coming to you somehow. Could be from your investments. I feel for some of you Aries, 2023 could be a big money-making year for you. You know, and if you decide to start your own business this year, which I feel that some of you are, you're going to run a really tight ship. It's not going to be loosey-goosey. You're going to have, you know, you're going to be on top of it. You're going to be like the admiral or the captain of the ship, and you're going to run a tight ship. But you're going to be very clued in and keyed in to wanting to make things special. You're not going to want whatever you work on, whatever you create this year, whether it's creative projects and hobbies, whether it's a business you create, whether it's work you do for another business or company, or if you're building things in your own environment, in your home, building additions or redoing bathrooms or kitchens or whatever, you are going to want to make it special, like classy, up to date, you know, have some kind of unique or special features about what you're doing. And if you put anything out to the public, you're going to see a rise in popularity in anything you're doing. If you're writing, creating videos, teaching, educating others, selling products or services, whatever you do, you're going to see the public really be responding well to what you're doing. Some of you may also find that you spend some money in 2023 on things that make you feel youthful, or look youthful, or both. So you may spend some money on cosmetic surgery or treatments that improve your skin, or medical treatments that improve your health, or any like vitamins, supplements, minerals, powders, tinctures, anything that could make you look and feel more youthful. You may be spending money on that in this year, and you may start doing it in January. So now the best gemstone crystal I got for Aries for the month of January 2023, you got lapis. And lapis encourages self-awareness. It also encourages you to speak your truth. Lapis reveals inner truth. It stimulates objectivity and clarity. It encourages creativity. It inspires confidence. It provides qualities of honesty, compassion, and morality. It's also a great gemstone crystal to use if you do Reiki or if you're receiving Reiki. You know, this is a good pacifying stone for you. It's also a good stone for you that if you find yourself in a situation where you need to have balance and also need to remain neutral, this stone will help you with that. But conversely, it's also going to be very helpful to you whenever you are in a situation where you need to take a stance on something. You're going to have the courage and confidence to do that if you're carrying lapis. It's also going to inspire and motivate a lot of creativity in you. So you may find yourself suddenly interested in topics in relation to space, like outer space, planets, astrology, astronomy, or any esoteric subjects. Could involve like beings that live in other worlds. These things will be inspired in you if you work with, use, or wear lapis. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting notified, you may want to click that notification bell again and then click it again, because there's been a lot of changes here on YouTube, and that may be why you're not getting the notifications. And please do consider liking this video and sharing it with others, because it will help me reach more people and it will help this channel to grow. And I would appreciate that greatly. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can find the most recently recorded videos. Links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And those links, if you click on them, will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And then you can pick whichever zodiac sign you want. You can also get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you will see all the video series I have recorded. You can go to the different series, read what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign link you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's link, sign that you want to hear about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all the video series listed down below because there are many, but I'm just going to name a few. So if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I do for each month, so if you want January 2023's psychic crystal reading for your zodiac sign, that link is down below, and it's also on my website. Remember, these crystal readings are like a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing here on YouTube. Also, I did 2 New Year's specials this year, 2. So the first is my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did psychic crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. You're going to get a lot of messages and predictions there. I looked into every category I could think of in those crystal readings. I looked into how the year is going to affect you, what you need to be cautious of, what are the blessings in the areas of work, business, love, health, family, and, any other predictions that came up. So you may want to check them out. And in the psychic tarot readings, I did 16 cards in total. So there's a lot of predictions there for general readings for you. And if you can do it, it might help you if you can watch your rising sign and your sun sign both. Also, don't forget you're still being affected by the eclipses that we had at the end of October and in the beginning of November. And I always do video series, or I try to do video series every time we have eclipses. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. And the eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And when I recorded both of those video series, the predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse effects last 6 months, but in both of those video series, I was getting messages and predictions that went out further than that. So you may really want to check them out. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022-2023 for each zodiac sign are available. And remember, that pre-Mars retrograde phase started in September of 2022. The official Mars retrograde ending is January 12th, but you're still being affected by Mars retrograde all the way in the post-shadow phase until the middle of March 2023. So you may want to check that out. As I said, there's other video series links down below. Please be sure to check them out. I put a lot of work and effort into these psychic predictions and messages for you guys because many people want private readings with me, and I really can't get to all the people on the list. I have over 2,000 people on my cancellations list and my wait list. So this is the best way to get messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides in the short term. Also, if you would like to make a donation and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a link down below in the description box that's connected to PayPal. And I want to thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. And oftentimes I think of saying your names of who donated, and then I think some people don't want other people to know that they watch psychic readings. So just know I do see the donations, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull, and I also have been putting them on my community pages on YouTube now, because some people are bailing on social media platforms. They don't like them anymore, or as much as they used to. So I am posting them here on YouTube, but they're in writing. And many people find that these predictions and messages speak to them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but here and there. Or some people do find the whole message and makes sense to them. I do believe if you feel drawn to check them out, that there is some message or prediction or multiple messages and predictions that will resonate with you. And I'd love to see you on my social media pages. I absolutely hope that you all have a wonderful and fantastic January 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.